So, I'm back from the Foam Pro Tour and did a little bit of shopping before that. Yeah, shopping went actually not too bad. Well, it could have been much better. Let's just say you can tell that Endwar happened here because the store I went to, it was a Target, was completely emptied from Nerf darts and stuff like that. Just like, I really wanted to get some half-length darts and stuff. Everything gone, just everything. People, you're insane. Really? Okay, so yeah, I ended up getting the only Moto Blitz that was left. Somebody hid it carefully under a giant hulk of other blasters, and I tried to pre-order that one to be ready to pick up, but my order was canceled like after an hour, claiming there was like no blaster here. So I just went there anyways to look for a couple other things, bring stuff for the family back home, and yay, found the Motoblitz. So good. I mean, we have it in Germany, yes, but for twice the price as here. There you go. Lucky Americans. And I found the transparent Face Clan Meteor version, so I got that one too, because it was not that expensive, and I like clear blasters. Foam Pro Tour. That was quite an experience. Unfortunately, a lot of it was watching this dreaded message dispute on a big screen. Um, there were so many disputes, so many disputes. That's not good. You can tell that a sport is at its beginning if, let's say, rules and regulations are not super duper clear yet, and I think that's the case here. So it seemed to be quite well organized. That for sure. Looked very professional. There was like so many cameras. It was crazy. They really had professionals doing that stuff. That for sure. That was very clear. And I think Dodson is going all in, and they announced they're gonna do it next year again. So very cool. Was single elimination due to time constraints. It took long enough as it is. It started at 1 and it ended exactly on at 5. So as announced, I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be over earlier, but no. The rounds were intense. There was quite some action going on there. Using stock pro level, of course. Blasters meant though that it was maybe a bit more static than kind of expected. But still, I enjoyed watching the gameplay. The only drawback was, of course, the rounds sometimes were less than a minute long. And then there were like 10, 15 minutes of dispute, and then like another minute of really, powerful gameplay. That wasn't so great for the audience at times, I think. It made things a little bit, kind of boring between the games. But I mean, what on earth do you want to do otherwise? There's nothing I think the organizers could really do against that. And raising dispute, of course, is in the rules of the game as it is right now. Yeah, so in the end, one of the Rochester teams won, and the second one made second place, and Nebula made the third place. I was kind of hoping a little bit for Team Frumble because, like those dudes. Not that I dislike anybody else there, but it's as it is. I didn't care too much about who would be actually winning at the very end. Let's just say I was utterly unsurprised it was one of the Rochester teams. Yeah, so I think this is not a good live spectating sport now. It might be in the future if there is a way found how to address these dreaded dispute things going on or taking so long. That needs to be solved much faster, much faster. I don't know if it's a good idea always to use video as the evidence at that case. I mean, there were 6 referees on the ground and a head referee, I think, in total. So there were quite some referees there. I mean, you cannot do one-on-one. You can't like have one referee watch one player. So that's, I think, an inherent flaw of our sport there. And yeah, I don't have a good solution for that. I'm not claiming that. Anyways, if the dispute problem is solved, then I think this could be a fun sport to watch, even live or on live stream. Other than that, I think it's much better do the whole thing If people want be there as a live audience, sure, but afterwards broadcast a cut version where all the disputes are, eliminated. Because I don't think people will want to watch like a 5 hour stream that has broken down maybe like half an hour of real action going on. Yes, there's everything around it and stuff like that, before, after, trailers, clips, what have you. But personally, I think that would be too long. So I watched it. I did it. This concludes the weekend. My bag is mostly packed. I had some dinner. I'm gonna rehydrate a little bit now. My online check-in didn't work, yay. So I have to be early at the airport tomorrow morning, so I'm trying for an early night. I would like to conclude this video with saying thanks to so many of you who helped me during this weekend and before even. And I can't believe how many people said they watched one of my videos. And even one or two people said, hey, I watched a couple of your German ones now. I don't understand a word, but yeah, they're nice. So thanks to you. You know who you are. And yeah, I would like to say see you at another Endwar, but this is horribly unlikely, at least on my side. But maybe, just maybe, not ruling anything out, in a few years down the road. Who knows? So that was it. Thanks for watching, and blast on. Everything picked up, and I'm ready to go. Drivers on our way. Madrid, Spanien.
Salidas de emergencia. El área a su alrededor debe quedar completamente libre para el aterrizaje. Comprueben que su cinturón de seguridad.